Hey, it's Annie. Today we are going to talk about Retin-A. I'm going to talk about a little bit about how to start off using it, and I'm also going to share with you how to apply it. Before we get started, really quickly, make sure you click that button below, that subscribe button. Click on that. I share new videos every single week. Also click that notification bell too. Anytime I share a new video, you will be notified. Retin-A has made a huge difference in my skin. I have sebaceous hyperplasia. They're little sebaceous glands that get really hard with oil. They're little bumps that form. So that is why I started using Retin-A. Along with the Retin-A working and helping my sebaceous hyperplasia, I would not say that, it won't get rid of it. It just makes it not as noticeable as they were before. So it has slightly helped with that. The big difference for me has been my skin. I just feel like if I can remember, even in this video, I will show a picture of what I look like several years ago, so you can see the difference. It's unbelievable how much it's made a difference in my skin. So when you start out using Retin-A, most people start out using 0.0%. I didn't do that because I just felt like my skin could handle it. I don't know. So I asked my dermatologist for a 0.05%. I have the little tube here still. I just want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. So what you want to do is you always want to use Retin-A at nighttime. If you're using it, if you wanted to use it during the day, which you never want to do, but if you were to do that, once you go out in the sun, it's gonna break down the UV, it's gonna break down the vitamin A, so it's really pointless to do that. What you wanna do is you wanna cleanse your face really well, take all of your makeup off, let your face rest for at least 20 minutes. You want to especially do this when you very first start using Retin-A. It's just going to help with the irritation that happens with Retin-A. So if you do this, you just have to be patient. That's one of the things that you have to remember with Retin-A. You're not going to put this on and then all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh my gosh, my skin looks amazing. No, it takes months and years of continual use, and you'll continue to see the benefits, but you're not just going to put it on and then it's like, oh my gosh, my skin looks amazing. Your skin's gonna look worse before it gets better. That's just how this works. You wanna wash your face off, get everything off, let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes. You want all that moisture to be out of your face. Then you can apply it, and you always wanna use a pea-sized amount. Now, really quickly, I moved up to a 0.1%, which I believe is the highest percentage. I did that because I felt like I just felt like I wasn't seeing the exfoliating happening as much. And I was using it, I think I was using it 5 days a week, but that's something that you work up to. So you apply pea-sized amount, and I just put it on my finger and I go dab, 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 dab. Then I massage it all over my face, and you can get it on your neck, but a lot of people are really sensitive to it. So I would say do that with caution. Not everybody can put it on their neck. I don't put it on my neck either. I haven't even done that yet. I don't know, I guess I should play around with it, but I haven't. That is what you do. And then so I'll still have a little bit on my hands. So what I will do when I have a little bit left is I'll put a little bit right here by my eyes, right here, like right around where my brows are. And then right underneath my eyes, I'll just put a little bit right there. Whatever's left, I don't like put some there. And that's the thing about Retin-A too, you don't spot treatment. You know, you don't go, well, I'm just gonna put a little bit here by my crow's feet, I'm gonna put a little bit there. It's not gonna work. You have to put it all, it's all or nothing. So you put all over your face. So you don't have to put it by your eyes, but I started doing that and I noticed a big difference in my eyes. My eyes are not as puffy as they used to be. I used to have really hooded eyes, and I don't have that anymore, and it's because of the way I'm applying my Retin-A. But again, you have to be patient with it because this isn't something you're gonna just like, you're gonna see results. So when you first start doing this, you might wanna start doing it like once a week. And then after a couple weeks, do twice a week. And then you can gradually work up to it, so you can work up to doing it like 4 to 5 times a week. But always listen to your doctor too. I'm not an expert, I'm just sharing what I did. you're going to go to a doctor and get a prescription for this. Now, you can get it over the internet. I would not advise that because you don't know what you're getting. I really would go see a doctor. It is not cheap. It's very expensive, but you have to remember you're using so very little that this is going to last you a long time. So just keep that in mind. After you apply it, now some people just apply it and they leave it. So you have to do what works best for you. My skin gets really dry, so I still have to put a moisturizer on after that. So there's a couple ways that you can do it. One way that you can do it is you can wait 45 minutes after that is sinking into your skin and then put your moisturizer on. So when you're doing your skincare, you're not going to wait till right before you go to bed. You're going to want to do it maybe after dinner in the evening. If you're going to be at home, just go ahead and take all your makeup off and then just start doing your routines. Just kind of do it early in the evening. Let your skin sit there for 45 minutes, and then you can go ahead and put your moisturizer on. Another way you could do it is you can mix a little bit of your moisturizer in with it. The only thing with that, and even with putting on any moisturizer, you are going to dilute it slightly, but I haven't noticed a difference in my skin as far as it not working for me because I'm doing that. I'm still seeing the benefits. Those are two ways that you can still add a moisturizer with it. Either mix it in or just wait 45 minutes and put all your skincare on. That's the way I do it. I wait and then put my skincare on. I haven't tried mixing it yet, but I could do that. Another thing, and I know I've already mentioned this again, but this is so important, so please listen. This is probably the most important thing with everything that I told you with Retin-A, is when you are using Retin-A, you've got to wear a sunscreen. You've got to wear sunscreen and you need to reapply it. Wear a hat. You always want to wear sunscreen and you want to reapply it. So one of them that I really like to use to reapply on top of my foundation is this one from Color Science. I just started using it. This, I think everybody should have this. Put it in your bag. So if you're out someplace, you always have to reapply your sunscreen. It only lasts for so long and then it just doesn't work anymore. So this is really nice because you can just touch it up. It doesn't get heavy or cakey on your face. It doesn't look powdery. It just comes just like this and it's just a powder. So you just powder on over your face. Really, really important. Two sunscreens that I definitely recommend. I use both of these. I've been testing some other ones out, but these are my two favorites so far that I really, really love. So the one is from Australian Gold. This is the Mineral SPF 50 sunscreen for your face. I love this one. It's tinted. I love how it goes on. A little bit goes a long, long way. And I'm trying to think, I think it is waterproof as well. I just want to look at I thought it said it was water resistant for 80 minutes. So I really, really love this one. This is a really good one. Another one that I just started using, and I love this one as well. This is a lot lighter. This is a thicker formula. This one is a thinner formula. Both of them for me work really, really well under my makeup. And I don't find either one of them to be drying. Now I have combo skin, so I have oily and dry skin. I have both. And this one is amazing. So this one is from Color Science. This one has an SPF of 50. And again, just like the other one, it's a mineral, it's chemical free, 100% mineral, water, sweat resistant for 40 minutes. So again, I love this. A little bit goes a long way. I would say out of the two, I like this one better. Although I've been using both. This one is my go-to. You use very little of this. It spreads really, really nicely on your face and it keeps my makeup on. Again, it's not drying or oily or greasy or anything like that. I really, really love it. I just want to go over this too really, really quickly. Now, it is totally fine to use acids when you're using Retin-A, but you never, ever, ever, ever want to use them at the same time or you're going to irritate the hell out of your skin. Okay, you're just going to take your skin off. It's going to be mad at you. I use 3 acids, and so when I use my Retin-A, the nights that I use my Retin-A, I don't use these acids, but normally I use them twice a day. So I use them in the morning and I use them at nighttime. I just feel like I have to use them because my sebaceous hyperplasia and my peeling, I just feel like if I don't do it, I feel like because you're going to be peeling because of the Retin-A, and I feel like these acids just help kick down and exfoliate some of that dry skin off. I use my Paula's Choice BHA. This is a repurchase for me. This one has 2% BHA salicylic acid in it. Highly recommend this. Pixie Glow Tonic 5% glycolic acid. The other one that I love, and this is a lactic acid, and this is the Good Genes from Sunday Riley. I just use like a half a pump of this, not even a full pump. A little bit on my chin, my cheek, nose, forehead, and I will rub it in. That little amount is all that you need. I let that sit in for 20 minutes. I usually do that last, so before that I do these. So I do these and then I do this and let it sit in for 20 minutes. So with both of these, I take and I cut or break apart one of my cotton pads. I like the Shiseido. I've used drugstore option before. I'll try some other ones, but I haven't been satisfied because I just feel like they just fall apart. They soak up all the product and I'm not left with product on here. So I feel like using these, I use less product. I know some of you said to me before, I've had some people say, why do you put it on with a cotton? You're wasting it. I'm not wasting it. I'm really not. If you've used these, you know. So I break it in half. I put this on. I use very little. This bottle right here will last me at least 6 months. This one, I haven't really kept track, but probably close to 6 months as well. So I don't use a lot of product. If I was pouring this in my hand, it's gonna be dripping everywhere and then I'm going like this, putting all over, okay? That's one reason I don't do it that way. The other reason that I don't do it that way is I feel like when I'm using this cotton and I'm putting it on and then I apply it to my face, as I'm applying it, I feel like I'm wiping off some of that dry, peely skin. So I'm not just laying it on top. I'm actually, like the cotton is kind of helping with the exfoliation. So I'm putting it on my face, I'm going like this in an upward motion, and I'm getting some of that dry skin on here. So that is why I like to use a cotton. So I just wanted to share that. That is it. I think I answered everything. If I didn't, if there's something that I didn't answer, please let me know in the comments, and I always reply back to you guys. Again, I am not an expert. I'm just sharing what I've learned, what's worked for me, so I'm passing it along to you. So that is it. Thank you again so much for joining me. Please make sure you give this a thumbs up, share my videos, helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate it. And you can follow me on Instagram. I will leave the links below too with the sunscreens that I use. Again, thank you so much for your continued support. It really means so much to me. I am so appreciative to each and every one of you for sitting here watching my videos, following me along, leaving me comments, sharing my videos. All of that means so much to me, and I am so thankful for that. I will see you guys real soon.